So we here, man. DaniLeigh, Joey Franchize, and man, congratulations on the movie. It's out right now. Um,
Yeah.
Literally been vibing to it, and I love the film that goes along with it. Your little mini movie. And thank you for reminding everybody in the world that Spanish women are still out here, doing crazy things.
Period.
So tell me, how was it? Making this album. One, I know you were really excited over the summer to let this thing go, and now it's finally here. And what made you name it movie?
Movie, man. So I have been wanting to do a visual album like for so long because I'm a visual artist. I feel like I sell my music with my swag, my dance, me. So I really wanted to have a visual album. So when I had the full soundtrack, like the track list of everything, I just, felt like everything that I just had been through, like in my life. Not that everything is in the album, but like it really was a movie, like for me. Like, it ain't no regular life, like for real. Ain't nobody really going through this. And like the fact that I made it a movie, like people are like, yo, this really a movie. And I'm like, it's real life. Like, so it's just funny how like I'm hearing that like, dang, she really gave us a whole movie. Like, what? And I'm like, that's what it is. Like, that's exactly what I wanted to give. So it was like the perfect title. It was just simple and like, oh shoot, I have a movie with it too. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
I love when that album like that has a story, a visual story to it. What was inspirations going into this album? Because I love the waves that it goes through. You know what I mean? Like you kind of take us through this. I'm happy to be in a relationship thing. Then things go sour, but then you get back in your bag and everything gets turned up, and then it smooths down out towards the end. So what were a lot of the inspirations going into it?
life, yo, it was dead ass exactly what you just said. It's
Roller
literally,
coaster.
yeah, it was a roller coaster. It's just the stages of, being in love and everything just being so beautiful and just you feel it, you hear it in my voice. Like it was definitely genuine. And then like, just going through it bullshit wise and like, you know, it's life, like relationships. I've been through like a lot with relationships. So I'm a big, big lover. So I write about love all the time. That's what I'm singing about. You know what I'm saying? So it was that and just, going through the stages of a relationship and, going through bullshit and doing me and Monique, turning into that, focusing on myself. And then after like going back into it because I'm a hopeless romantic and I just want love and hoping things can work out and then, seeing how it ends and stuff. So
And that's what's up. And you ain't have to do my man's like that at the end, though. I mean, I know he broke your heart and all that, but yo, I mean,
hey,
I don't mean, I don't want to spoil the movie though, but you
you
know
don't
what I
know
mean?
what happened. You don't know.
I know we don't know what happened. You had that thing on you though. You don't play around. Oh
Turn me
man,
crazy.
telling you, crazy Spanish girls, man, they back.
Right. Turn me to a crazy Dominican for real. It's a different type of love with a Dominican.
So what would you say is hard? I mean, I know, you haven't, being who you are right now and your status just continuing to climb and your stardom just rising. What's harder, managing a relationship or dealing with the rumors of, the internet saying who you're dating?
What's harder? Um, I think it just depends on like, the situation and if I've learned a lot, like, because this was my first time kind of just being out there, especially with relationships. You know what I'm saying? My name was never tied to any type of relationship ever, like my whole come up or whatever. So it's something that I'm learning and everything, but I'm learning to not let it bother me because nobody knows nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can all assume things, y'all can write things like, it's just like, how do you write a comment like that when you don't even know my life or you don't even know my everyday? Like, you don't what? So it's just kind of like something that I've learned to deal with and like, okay, I do music and everybody's nosy and they're just gonna put their own stories into everything. So I really don't care. I have a real life. You know what I'm saying? So I've just learned to deal with it. Yeah. So
I feel like everybody's kind of curious about what every celebrity is dating or what they're doing. It's what the internet's a crazy place. We already know
everybody knows.
that. We know this already.
We asked for it. This is what comes with it. So
Exactly. Now, with the movie having a cliffhanger and not knowing what happens at the end, is there a sequel in the works that you're probably going to use for the next project?
we shall see. This was a album that was so complete. Like I had been working on it for like really 2 years. Like there's songs in there that were 2 years old from like a
Wow.
previous like relationship. So like, you know what I'm saying? It's like I don't know. I just whatever happens, happens. Like there could be a movie part 2, but also my whole life can change and something different can come up and I'll think of a different concept type of thing. So we'll see, you know, how it pans out.
No doubt, and a lot of awesome features on there. You got Gunna, and one of the songs that I actually like too is with Party Next Door. So tell me what it was like, you know, working with all these guys. 'Cause I love how you kind of adapt, or you got the chemistry, whatever that is you had on this album. It just connected on point.
Yeah, like every feature is like the song sound of, you know, the wave of me and the feature. I feel like definitely. Party Next Door was like one of my favorite. That was like a session together. So that was a really dope session. It was my first time working with him. Nicest guy. What? He's so humble. And excuse me, Party has written like hits. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's the GOAT to me. So
Thanks.
getting to work with him and seeing him in his element, like it was just like how the song sounds is how it was really created. We were really just going back and forth, like vibing for real. Like he would go in the booth and I would go in the booth, and it was just so effortless, like for real. And then with like Gunna and Yella, I didn't get to be there with Gunna, but I was there with Yella. So I had already had that song. And we was in Miami and he pulled up on me in the studio. I just played him songs and he hopped on that one. So I got to hear him do the verse. He killed that shit. And then Gunna, I wanted another rapper on it. I wanted Gunna on it. And I actually linked with him and Young Thug, and we was in the studio and I played the track and they were just like, this shit raw, like what? So yeah, he just like a couple of days later, he sent me the verse over and I was like, oh my God, yes, thank you. I'm so hyped.
Now, knowing that the movie has a movie to it, were there any movies that, you know, that you watched maybe in the process, or do you have a favorite movie of all time?
I didn't watch any movies. I mean, I watch movies just off quarantine and shit.
Of course.
You know, but nothing that, like, I guess what inspired me. Like, you know, I wasn't looking for inspiration. It was all like, you know, but I don't know if I have a favorite movie. Everybody's been asking me this question since I made a movie, and I'm like, damn.
I think it's like the obvious take because it has like you use the Stranger Things kind of font for the album.
Everybody said that, and I didn't even realize.
You didn't peep that?
No. After I dropped it, people said I'm getting Stranger Things vibes, and then I was like, oh, okay. So then I looked it up, and I was like, damn, that looks mad similar.
Yeah,
but it's a different font. So I'm like, they ain't gonna sue me. I'm gonna be okay. I didn't know.
It's all good. All the nerds noticed it, so it's all good.
Right. I like Stranger Things. That's a dope show. I used to watch that shit.
That's what's up. Yeah, I can't wait for the next season to drop. So yeah, the album's out right now and it's doing really well. Are you happy to see the feedback that you're getting from a lot of the fans and everybody showing love that's, you know, within the circle?
No, for sure. Like, what I knew it was gonna do what it was gonna do, but like just to see it happen, it just feels so different. Like I reached #1 on iTunes. I'm at like #5 on Apple. I don't know how to check into Spotify, but I'm just like so happy to see the results. And I really feel like it's a very long lasting album. So it's gonna be up there for a minute. That's at the top. Like I'm just so grateful. Like just hearing people hitting me, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, dang, like you really did that. It just feels so good. It feels like a weight. Like I'm like, oh, thank you. It's done. So I'm definitely really proud of it and like happy, like, you know.
And I'm definitely happy and proud for you. Like, I mean, just seeing you from where you started. I mean, like I said, like I talked about this before with you, you know, seeing you on stage, I think it was at like a all-star weekend in LA. And it was like, I think Jada and Fab and 2 Chainz all there. And then, you know, you're opening up and I'm just like, you know, I'm having people from Def Jam tell me like, yo, this girl's next up and she got it. And I was like really impressed. My girl and I were there. We were super impressed. And to see you grow from the plan and having this album out right now, I'm just, you know, keep doing it, girl.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
No doubt. I appreciate you taking the time, love.
Okay.
We gotta get you. We gotta get you out here to Tampa soon. Are you doing any? Are you stepping out and doing stuff yet, or no? You're gonna just wait for this whole thing to just be over?
I guess. I mean, I was just in Miami not too long ago shooting the Falta music video I just dropped, but I mean, it just depends on like what happens because everything is like virtual. I went to Atlanta for a show, but it was virtual. It wasn't like an audience or nothing. But we just gonna see. If I get booked, I'll be there. But I'm not gonna just go there, you know.
No, I feel you. I respect that. No doubt. Well, babe, appreciate you checking in, and damn, keep doing it. Congratulations. The album's amazing.
Thank you.
And I'll
All
talk to you
right.
soon. I'm pretty sure I'll be linking up with you and again whenever you do something else that's popping.
Good show.
All
Nice
right.
to meet you.